excuse. I've just been busy working. There's been a lot going on. Now, I'm not going to sit here and explain everything that I've been doing, but I've set out a goal for myself. The plan is I'm going to try and upload every 3 days. So that means 2 to 3 times a week. Now that's a pretty big goal. That's not something that's easily achievable, given how much I do, how busy I am. So, I'm going to give it a go, and I'm going to do my best. If I upload 2 to 3 times a week, happy days. If not, then I suck. But today's Monday, it's the 7th of July. We have a lot going on. We've actually just recently launched in the US. So you may find that my hours are a bit unusual, is the right word. But we're going to do it nonetheless. I have a lot of admin things to do today. Mondays usually are a catch-up day, but I do also need to just absolutely decimate the house. We had a couple of guests stay over, hence why there's a mattress on the floor. So I just need to put a couple of bits away and then get started from there, really. So let's do it. One interesting thing to mention actually is whilst all of this has been going on with work, I've also been making some changes in my personal life. As you may or may not be able to see, I have a spare bedroom. I've decided to turn it into an office. Let me move all of this stuff out of the way. Now, the idea is that I now have a space where I can be productive in without having to constantly travel back and forth from the office. We do still have the office, but let me show you. I now have my own workstation. This is going to let me work a lot more efficiently. At the end of the day, I'm all about working efficiently, so this is going to keep me going for a very long time. Obviously, end goal, I'd love to have an electric standing desk. At the minute, I've got one of these. It's crappy look. I don't even know what you call these, winding desks. It's a standing desk at the end of the day. You have to sit there and crank it for as long as you possibly can. Hello, mate. So, I am thoroughly going to enjoy this, and I'm going to milk it. I might even upgrade it as time goes by. But for now, this is the setup I've got, and I'm going to keep using it every day. Also, look how terrible this weather is. You cannot tell me that this is UK weather. We had sunshine all of last week, and now look at this. Pissing it down with rain. Another thing that I've also been working on is my diet. As you can see, there is a bit of a package being carried around, the pregnancy. But no, jokes aside, I think it's time to just kind of stop the bulk. It's been going on for a long time. Sometimes on purpose, sometimes not. So really now it's just about focusing on just trying to get down to a decent shape. I'm not too fussed about getting like super lean. I'm not trying to do like a David Lade. Really just about getting down to a nice position. Maybe like, I currently weigh 120-ish kilos. That's 250 pounds for the Freedom Units people. But yeah. I want to get down to like 110. So it's around a 10 kilo difference, which isn't too much in the grand scheme of things. I should be able to do it pretty easily. But the approach that I'm taking, I'm working with a coach actually, the approach that I'm taking is low carbs. I've tried a lot of things in the past. I've tried, intermittent fasting, I've tried carnivore, I've tried all kinds of different things. I've tried high fat. I even tried vegetarianism. That didn't go down well at all. The one thing that has always worked for me is low carb, not no carb, not keto. Anyways, what I was saying is I'm actually trying a low carb approach now. Coach that I'm working with suggested it. I'm going to give it a go and see what happens. Worst case, I just look sick. Best case, I look sick. So, see what happens. Avocados of the gays. Yeah. Hello? No, thank you. Please stop contacting me.
Okay.
This is what I was saying earlier.
Kind of motivation. I should mention though that the CIA contracted someone.
Poland's at the moment. Should close this week.
Yeah, James Stevens, I think rings a bell.
This currently one is.
Oh yeah, he signed the contract, didn't he?
Yeah, he signed. He said that. Right, guys, this has been great talking, and I guess we'll catch up very soon.
Yeah, guys.
It's now 9:45. I think when we last spoke, it's like midday. Time flies when you're just working. Honestly, this is what my day looks like. I've got nothing crazy to report, just spent all day working, got my steps in. But yeah, we're gonna do the same thing tomorrow. So, see you then.
It's the next day. I've just come back from the gym. Yeah, yesterday was a bit of a hectic one. There's a lot going on, so I didn't really have a chance to even film anything, to be honest. So today is really just about playing catch up with everything that I've done, making sure that I'm fully up to speed, the team is up to speed, and we're all just getting everything done that we need to get completed. As I was saying, I've got a few admin bits to complete today, but the main thing is just to make sure that all the documents are up to scratch, part of the new product line that we're launching, and obviously just getting instructional and sales material across the new sales team. So once I get those complete, it should be full steam ahead. So there is quite a bit to do, but touch wood, we can get all of those done today, and then we just crack on. First, having breakfast. I was saying yesterday actually, so nutrition wise, I'm actually kind of trying out a new low carb system. I feel like for me, I'm very carb prone. I love pasta, love rice, and it's my downfall. So just to kind of maintain a bit more control, I've lowered the carbs as much as possible. I'm not cutting it out. Don't get me wrong. I'm not cutting it out because stupid, right? I need my energy, and I love eating food, and most volume comes from carbs for me personally. So I'm not cutting it out, I just feel like it makes me really sleepy and quite slow. So I'm just reducing the amount and really bumping up my protein. So for breakfast, I'm going to have a couple of eggs, some chicken, I don't know what you call it, chicken sausages, chicken chipolatas, 2 chicken thighs, so literally just pure protein. And then I'll probably just have my carbs, maybe a bit of rice and potatoes for this evening. But I'm going to get on with that now. Whoa. That was like 5 calories there, by the way, because apparently these are every 0.2 mil, which is 1 spray, there's 1 calorie. I don't know what the science behind it is, but it's there. Maybe it's just the amount. Give you a quick update. Is basically they show the marketing guy is going live at the end of July, so we're not playing by the end of July, so that he's got all of August to basically kickstart things off. So I know there's a bit of time to do things, but let me figure that part out. But there might be something for Lewis who just kind of accidentally ended up on a quick voice note wall, but left my pan burning, so I just need to slow that down a bit. That's going to be too hot, but oh well. Yeah, that was way too hot. Don't mind me just burning my fingers. Something that this might seem really stupid, but something that I learned recently is not letting the pan get too hot. For the last, however many years that I've been cooking, I've always just gone full heat and then just let it roll. But stupidly enough, it was I was watching it on a cooking show or something. I can't remember exactly where it was, but I just remember watching, and the chef basically says, popular opinion is that you don't actually want the pan ripping hot. You want it to be at medium heat, but for a long enough period of time. And once it then gets to a good heat, that's why the pan doesn't stick. It's the same with like stainless steel pans, which I do want to invest in, because this pan is. But as soon as I get a stainless steel pan, I'm going to be testing that theory out a bit more, because I need to spend more time cooking. I don't do it enough. So this is eggs. I'm making eggs. That's not cooking. But I do want to spend more time making decent meals for myself. Another thing that I did actually forget to do is I wanted to film my workout in the gym, but I've started a new gym recently and it's quite busy, I will be honest. It's a public, for those of you in the UK, it's like a gym, so fairly cheap to get into. Every other person's going to be in there. And I usually go first thing in the morning. I wake up around 6 a.m. and I just go straight in. So usually that's when everyone's going before work. It feels wrong to just whip out a camera like this and just get a tripod out and then start filming my workouts. I do have a smaller camera, or my phone even, that I could potentially film with, but I need to go and get them. So not from this episode, I guess, not from this video, but maybe from the next one, I'll start quickly filming my workouts as well. I'll put like a quick clip of something I recorded on my phone, but yeah, I want to kind of start filming everything, so I need to get something that's, easy to carry around, just quick in and out filming type of stuff as well, instead of my full camera rig, which I will use as much as I can, because it is just unbeatable quality. I know people say like, our phones are catching up with modern day cameras and all of this stuff. I don't believe that. To the keen eye, someone who's worked with cameras for many years, you can tell the difference, and it's very obvious. General public probably not. So maybe I'm just being picky. But I'm going to start using that smaller camera. Tripods like these, quite small, easy to handle. Pause. Easy to carry around, but again, it's not for me. But I'm going to use my smaller camera and then hopefully get stuff done. Air fryer's nearly done. Eggs are looking fairly decent. Ta-da. But yeah, I'm going to eat some breakfast, get back to work. I do have quite a bit to do today. And then I'll catch you later. Just for a bit of health. There we are, breakfast. Can't really beat that, can you? now 3 p.m. Been working for the last 4 hours apparently straight. So yeah, I am getting a bit hungry. Funny because the last thing you saw me do was actually eat breakfast. So yeah, gonna go and make some food. Maybe just a smoothie. Get some more text. Yeah, I'm gonna try and just finish this, go get some food, and then hopefully wrap up later this evening. Depends on how things go, so I'll let you know. Good morning. It is now Wednesday. Don't know what date it is, but it's Wednesday. Didn't actually close off the video yesterday, but I did say I'm going to upload every 2 to 3 days. So I should close it off today and then start the next one, right? Is that how it works? Don't know. Yeah, this start of the week has been a bit hectic. We have decided to make a couple of changes internally in terms of the way that the business is currently running, just in terms of structure. I'll go through it. I'll go through what I actually do later down the line. The only reason I don't want to go through it now is because it's really nothing interesting. What we do is we basically run a fintech that helps people set up their own investment funds. That's it. Nothing complicated, nothing scary. Super interesting. Just not really something that you're going to sit here and watch. So I'll leave it for now. Maybe I'll go into it another day. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, I'm going to end the video here, and I will begin to edit this and hopefully get it uploaded even this evening, because that's what consistency requires, right? So yeah, let me do that. I am going to start the next video later today. Something interesting, I'm going to the Festival of Speed tomorrow, so I'm going to be driving down today. I'm going to take the camera with me, and I'm going to film as much content as I can, because if you're watching this, you probably like cars. I love cars, I've grown up with it my entire life. So yeah, strap in, find out, see how it goes on. But I'm heading down tomorrow, I'm going to be there all day. Going to be quite good. Take a couple of pictures, see how it goes. See you then.